So I think it's important, for the shorts to stall the attack today, because if this comes out hot like yesterday, I don't think the shorts will get the same satisfaction they got yesterday. It's kind of like key areas need to be defended, or you just get shoved back. And this, in my opinion, this 85 has been defended one time already. We said the buy zone could be this 86.75 is a magnet. So I think it's critical this next rotation, whether or not we can hold. And this is your angel right here. Okay, 87.75. So there should be a little bit of profit taking. We said obviously anybody that wants to buy, if you're using 85, 82 support zone, think of it as a small trade. Don't think of it as a grand slam. Get something out of the day. And this is the last known resistance from yesterday. You get up above that, then anything goes. And I've got 97.5 as yesterday's demon. Thank you, Jane. All right, anybody that took the first, long side trade and wanted the half gap and gets beat, second entry, if you're using second entries for part of your technique, your first goal obviously is to start to get profitable for the day so that you're using the market's money. And you don't have to take trade every 2 minutes, What you're looking to do is find high odds ideas. Half gap trade is a high odds idea. Gap trade not as high odds. Certainly half gap is. A reminder, yesterday, this 88, 89 area is yesterday's middle zone. So we want to look for evidence of rotations, either higher highs and higher lows, or vice versa. And my suggestion, be content with some chump change today. The market tries to figure this mess out. So marginal low, and this is typically how they'll catch traders to squeeze. Do a marginal low. Just underneath, the previous low, and then get the bounce. And I think the jury's still out, personally. We got half your traders saying we're going to plunge, and half the traders saying we're going to go break this. And so I said I'm going to take a neutral stance today. I'm going to assume the 85 to 82 is our support zone for now. And the longs have to get by this 92 to 94. So that's the range that I'm looking at right now for our opening IB. And assuming range trading inside that. So don't overtrade. Be my first suggestion. And we got to the point where, other than this line, that's pretty helpful. This is going to be, ridiculous to try to use right now, especially in the first hour. You can see how it'll work for nice. But then once we start to get this kind of nonsense, it tells you more than anything that it's unreliable. And the longer term average has been good. I find that the first hit, usually it'll work. Second hit usually will work. Third time, you have to be much more careful because it'll start to wear it down, and that will come lower, so it makes it easier to step over it. And I think for now, some traders will see this as an inverted head and shoulders, low, low, and then this the inverted part. But I think eventually we need to, as I said earlier, come back and do some more retesting lower anyways. So the head fake is the one that gets up here and gets everybody convinced, especially if you take out, that high. That convinces everybody that it's okay, safe to come back in the water. But don't overtrade. I guess if I have to pick one thought that's most important today, think small. After a day like yesterday, everybody wants the big range, but I oftentimes will think inside day before I start to think breakout one direction or the other. And that's what I'm thinking today, inside day for now. And then we'll adjust as time goes on.